This was a great surprise. We were doing a webinar kind of conversation deal last week, and a client from 6 years ago just popped in and joined us. I didn't invite him. There was an email that went out to everyone, but I didn't know that he was going to show up, and his name is Yannik. And so I wanted to just kind of preface and introduce these series of comments that he made in the webinar. And we'll also put a link so that you can watch the whole webinar to get the full context. But I wanted to share his specific comments with you because I think it goes to show that when you are working with us in Pro90D, that this is a long-term solution. And I'll stop there and let you check out his video.
I'm very happy with how my speech has been going over the past years. I think the time when we did the coaching was in 2020, if I remember correctly. And yeah, I found a very nice job afterwards, and I had a lot of speaking opportunities. And I think I got more and more into it. And yeah, it improved quite a lot. And I'm very happy. And yeah, I just wanted to come back and see the work that you're doing at the moment. And yeah, just say thank you for everything, because it has been truly inspirational and also transformational for me.
If you did, you
No, sure. Thanks a lot. I think you both raised some excellent points. And maybe I wanted to add one thing, like one personal, let's call it observation that I had. I had some incredible highs, especially during the coaching. I remember that I had an incredible speaking success in the very end of the coaching. And then I also had this feeling, okay, now I'm done and everything will be smooth for the rest of my life. And then when I started the new job, I was in meetings and there was some pressure again and maybe some situations that I did not have before. And then exactly as Farouk mentioned, I was really monitoring for things. And for a certain period of time, I was like, okay, is this really working in the long time? Or was that only working for a short period of time? And then I remembered something that you, Michael, mentioned a lot during the coaching, which was that it's just a bump in the road, that those kind of things, those kind of moments when you get stuck, they can happen. And I remembered that. And after that, I got better and better and better not to monitor it. And when I didn't monitor it as much, even if I got stuck sometimes, I could see it improving more and more and more. And even now, there are some moments where I get stuck, and especially when I'm tired, then there are those moments, but it does not affect me in the way that it did before. And I know that it's just a bump in the road and that I can continue. So I just wanted to add that point. Thanks a lot.
wow. Yeah.
Yes, maybe I would like to add one point that is related to especially what Michael mentioned, but I think Farouk, you as well, beating myself up. I think the thing that was very interesting is that before I started Pro90D, I was not even aware how bad I was talking to myself. So before I talked to myself, so I think self-talk is a crucial aspect in this whole process as well. But I was not even aware how bad I actually talked to myself. And I think the first point that you have to have is the awareness of, okay, in certain speaking situations, how do I actually talk to myself? And I realized that since I was very young, and I grew up stuttering for a very long time, that I have been talking to myself, but it was not in a constructive way. It was not helpful, but I was beating myself up. And after a lot of speaking situations, I felt very bad about myself. And I think in the system, it helped me quite a lot to first monitor that self-talk and then to improve the self-talk in a way that even in very high pressure speaking situations, afterwards I was able to talk to myself in a constructive way. For example, to tell myself things like, okay, you can breathe, you can pause, you can take your time. And actually, this helped me not only in speaking, but now I also, in working situations, in conversations with friends, I monitor myself a lot more. I talk to myself a lot more. So I think self-talk can not only improve your speech, but it can also have a huge impact on a lot of other areas in your life. So I just wanted to add that. Thanks a lot. I would like to add one part that was very helpful when I was still in the system, and even I did it also afterwards, is to journal your successes, because this does two things. On the days where you have the successes, you feel very, very good about yourself, and it inspires you to continue working. And especially, secondly, on days where you feel like you're struggling, you might have bad speaking experiences, it can shift your focus away from that, and it reminds you that what you've been doing in the past days and weeks has actually been working. So for me, journaling your successes was very, very helpful, and I still do that in some other areas of my life as well. And yeah, this is something that I would absolutely recommend everyone to do. I just wanted to add that. Thanks.